Hey there, Florso here, the assassin. Today's acronym is URL. It stands for Uniform Resource Locator, and it's one of the early terms from the internet invented by the boffins, and it doesn't really make a lot of sense. It's actually the web page address. You look on the browser up the top and you copy and paste into another document or in a Word or somewhere else, you'll see the full string of the URL. I've always called them unique resource locators because it is quite unique. And it's got a few different components. You've got the first bit, which is the protocol, and that'll be the HTTP or HTTPS for a secure website. And then you'll have the domain name, whatever your domain is that you required. And that'll be, for me, it's digitalassassin.co. And then the last little bit will be the file name. If it's different from the homepage, /blog or about us or resources or services or whatever the actual page is. Now, it's used by the search engines to index your website and work out which pages to serve up when someone does a query. Now, one of the things that can happen depending on the technology you use, if you're using something pretty basic like WordPress, it's very common, depending on the plugin that you've used, that you might end up with duplicate URLs. So out there on the internet, there's different versions. It'll be HTTP page or with the S, then the / and a colon, and it might have www dot whatever your domain is. And in some other cases, it won't have the three W's. It'll just go straight into the domain. So what's happened is somehow the software has created two versions of the one page. Now, this is not good for search engine rankings. So you need to advise Google, as a special way that you do that, of which version of the domains of the URL you would like it to index. Doesn't really matter which one it is, as long as it's just one and not both, because you do get penalized for having duplicate content on the internet. So that's a tip for managing your URL. Duplicate content is in the eyes of Google. So the other thing that the URL is really well known for, your web address, is when you do a Google search, it comes up on the Google page, you'll have your URL as one of the first things that people see about your business, and then you'll have the title tag and the meta description. So if you've got a page and it's obvious what the page is about, then you should use the obvious description in your URL. Contact us or about us or services or whatever it might be. Don't try and get tricky or cute, confusing, because you've only got a few seconds when someone does a search to work out what your page is about. If you're having problems working out how to get rid of duplicate URLs, and you can find this information out through Google Search Console, it'll tell you whether there's duplicates or not. And that is the place that you have to let Google know which ones you'd like to index. If you're having trouble, you're not sure how to do all of this, reach out, we'll give you some advice and we'll get you sorted out. Hope you find this useful. Thank you.